finally done it. Woohoo! What's up, Master Builders, and welcome back to this live stream. Sorry it took a bit of a while, but YouTube wasn't being so fair about how to set it up when you already got a schedule. So, with all that madness, here we are now. I wonder if I can actually get it up on my other channel. Say it's actually up live now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap. Don't tell me you haven't. Okay. We'll give you guys a little second to pop up. But this is actually a big surprise for me, to be honest. This is like... Good morning, everybody from the USA. Ooh, I wasn't expecting somebody from the USA. Yeah. So yeah, hello Master Builders, and welcome to this live stream. Over to where I am. This is actually afternoon, so this is actually so much fun. And of course, we are going to be building Bertie the bus. But while we're at it, though, we can actually you can ask me any questions you like. It should be fun situation. And hello everybody, especially Scotty, Lego Tech, and also Anthony. Did I miss somebody? Matthew and Battle. Ooh. So let's see, what shall I start off first? The boring roof section. And as you can see, no, wait, where's the camera? There's the camera. I actually got these curves to set it all off. I'm gonna like try my best to actually build in front of the camera. I just keep on forgetting that the camera's like down here and so. Just doing that, and then I just. This is so impossible. How do people do this? It's like what I'm gonna do is take away the. You can tell this is actually my first time doing live stream, so this should be fun. I think this is actually a. Well, I know it's been updated as. But yeah, sorry about the wait, guys. It's just the fact that YouTube just didn't want to be so fair and tell me how to actually go onto live stream after you actually organized it, basically. But at least I'm actually like quickly trying to build the roof section, because of course that's one of those boring stuff. There you are, I don't need my phone anymore. I can actually just watch myself actually doing it. And I just totally forgotten that it was actually on loud. There you are. Yeah, it's like at the moment I've got my laptop and I can actually see myself actually building. Might be a little bit of delay. I wonder if anybody said anything else. I've got a question. Which one was your first model? Oh, do apologise about that, guys. I don't know what's happened just then. But anyway, what was it? Yes. What was my first models? It would have been Alfie and Jodie. Because technically it would be, what am I thinking of? Technically the real life of Bill and Ben. Because at that time I was sort of like wanted to build characters from Thomas the Tank Engine, but wanted to do the actual real version of the characters. But later on though, I just decided to actually just build actual Thomas the Tank Engine characters. So on the list, it would be the real life version of Bill and Ben. Then you got the real life version of Fergus, so basically the blue circle. And Toby was on the list as well. And funny enough though, it's just got the fact of... Sorry, I just had to think just then. I already forgot what I was just saying. But yeah, it's just the fact of having to build Toby, and he was the first engine to actually, for me to understand that I should actually just build 8 studs wide instead of 6. And that was the thing, when I was building Alfie and Judy and also some of the Earth engine, it's just like I was going for 6 studs wide. When I built Glyn, it was actually 8 studs wide. But as soon as I built Toby though, I just like dedicated myself for 8 studs wide than anything else. So just plonking the actual last remaining tiles on. So yeah, that's actually the first great question at the moment. And already I got the actual roof all settled down. Yay. See, that's how quick it is to build a roof. And as you can see over here, I'm hoping and the camera actually shows, yep. The roof actually, no, this is not the roof. I already built a little bit of the base because I got a little bit confused, so I thought I might as well build a bit of the base. Basically, this is the floor of inside the bus. So basically all those chairs will be on there. But then at the moment I just behind the camera, just behind one of the boxes is like I actually got the actual Lego Digital Designer just so I can just quickly like easier to actually just quickly look over. And that was one reason why it took me a long time to actually to upload, because of course I cannot use my laptop. I gotta use the actual like iPad, and then also it's just like the fact of trying to use that is a bit. Oh, so which one? I wonder if that's my doggies at the moment. Oh. Will be a second. I can hear my dogs barking. I think my dogs are settled down now, to be honest. That was a much. So, where was I? Hello, Angry Painter. Oh yeah, talking about the actual Lego Digital Designer. Yeah, no. To be honest though, it could have been easier to actually press the button to just say how to build it, but then of course, as you all know, as soon as you press that button and then all of a sudden it's just like, Just makes up no sense at all. So I'm actually building it from the top to bottom, and I'm going to be using this piece over here. It's a 2x3 with one of those bracket pieces stuck on the side, and this is going to be Bertie the Bus's sign. So what am I putting that onto is basically a... Oh, I'm actually working backwards on this one. Let's see. So with that placed on it, I can actually just start building the front part of Bertie the Bus. And then I just need one of those jumper, well, this particular piece just here. And then a 4x4, so one of these type of bricks to scratch it there, and then a 1x3 tile. So yeah, I am doing the top section of Bertie the Bus and then make my way down like that. Is that a 3 or a 2? I bet you that's a 3. Oh yeah, it is a 3. And then I'm going to get the window pieces next. So Bertie the Bus actually have loads of these glass pieces. And also quite a lot of these 1x1 bricks with, but there are 2 of those. So I'll just plonk it in as so. This is the 2, not that one, not that one. Ah, it was missing a brick afterwards. Ah, there he is. Found the other brick. Oh, God. There I was, just making sure that this is 100% not the mess up. And I've just quickly read in one of the message. Have you built any of the narrow gauge engines yet? Funny enough, this is actually a best excuse to actually hold it off for the bit, because when I built when I stopped the video last time for when I made Duck, Oliver, the little engines and all that, it was actually the narrow gauge engines. But now I actually have built Duck, another engine, and also yeah, and basically a remark of these engines as well. So Bertie the Bus is definitely one of the major characters who actually have a really... Woohoo! We're live again! I think this YouTube did not want me to be online. So where do I claim that one to? That one. Let's just press the button to see if it's done anything. Yep, we are still live today. Yay! Did apologize. I just... Nope, there we are. We're back on again. Why did you do that for? Bad internet. Bad. But yeah, this is what we're doing at the moment to, well, we are building the top of Bertie the Bus. The thing that you've already seen, the only difference is that Bertie the Bus from the original one is just going to have two studs shorter, and then his front part, this little section over here, it's gonna have a total redesign. Because originally I did not like the design that I made Bertie the Bus when I first built it. But after I did put it close. After seeing the new Harry Potter night bus, it's just like I was just charmed about the idea of how they did it right here. So I just thought, screw it, copy it. So yeah, that is the redesign for Bertie the Bus. And let's see, hopefully it did not. What I'm gonna do is to actually squeeze down the actual. Oh, come on, cut it down. There you are. Now I can actually see both of them at the same time. Ha ha ha. Evil plans coming together. And what's underneath that? A 3. I should really know that by now. Let's take that one. Wait, there's no way that could be a 3, is it? Okay, apparently I actually did it like that. This is why... that did not fall down. Yeah, this is the reason why I do not put the instruction on Patreon first before I build it. Because, of course, when I build it, I realize idiotic, silly things that I might have done. Let's put that one there and that one there. And the moment I'm putting it on... Oops, sorry. You're just looking at my hands. I put on one of these bricks that has got studs on the side. And I'm going to, like, put a 2x4 on that as well to make it extra strong. You will see the reason why later on. It's me. Oh, Bertie the Bus. It's me. Also gotta go. Sorry about that, bro. Maybe next time. Yeah, somebody just said that they just gotta go to school, so it's like, oh no, but of course school is very important, so definitely have to go for that. But anyway, it's gonna be on later on, so don't stress yourself too much. But when I just say making a little mistake, I have like that one jumper plates, but I put it there, but it's just marry up, so that's like a silly mistake. You know what? I'm just checking of how can I cheat on this one. Then I can just swap it with a tile now. And no, no, that's not even work at all because it will just do the same thing later on. So yeah, things that you have to do while clicking along. Well, when you're building something like this, you just got to realize that you're more likely going to make a mistake somewhere down the line. That was definitely a best friend joke in the world. How can I actually like try and build this in front of the camera? and then forget that there's a camera there to build it in front of. But yeah, does anybody else got another question? Like, come on, I bet you guys got another, like, any questions? Come on. Come on. Q&A while building Bertie. It's just like, that is my challenge. So, done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one. I'm just like marking off the list of what I have to do. This is the 1x3. What into building Lego Thomas the Tank Engine models? That's a great question, to be honest. Well, to be honest, though, it's just like, of course, it's not a big secret that I like Lego. But Thomas the Tank Engine, on the other hand, I love it since I was a little boy, to be honest. I need to remember that the camera's actually there, so you don't have to see my hand being built. And I totally forgot which one I was on. I was there. Yeah, so it's just like, I love Thomas the Tank Engine. So when I like getting loads of Lego. But then when you just go to shows and all that, you are like more interested and surprised and like more worked up about going to things like that. So you just want to like try and take part. And then I think I can figure out how I could have done that better. Yeah, I could have did that. Sorry, I'm just questioning one of my movements earlier. Yeah, it's a 2 versus a... Damn it, I thought I can fix something that I'd done early on. But, so basically I just wanted to build trains, and then after, like I was saying early on, after building a few trains, then I just wanted to create Thomas the Tank Engine characters, because I like Lego, I like Thomas the Tank Engine, so why not do both? Of course, I think Toby was the most easiest one in the world. Somebody deleted their message. Shame. Nah, just joking. Let's see. Let's just hoping I remember how many windows does Bertie got. Add up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I was wide. It was 5 windows, so 2, 3. Yeah, I just got to pay attention to this part, because this is the part when I will maybe lose a little bit of focus. And since you just do that and then boom, everything happens. So done that part. This is the 4th window. And this should be the last 1x3 before I have to change it over. What is your favorite model you built? Now there's a good question. I should make a joke for Ginty. Hello! But yet again though, I think Bulgy. Yeah, I'm more likely just going to say Bulgy, because he was one of the characters who I built, and he'd never have a rechange after that. But there are quite a few characters who I can just say, but maybe Ginty, but Bulgy is the road vehicle version of who will answer the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So I got to do the actual 1x2. Do it like that, and then there should be a 1x8. And then we get one of these bricks as well. Well, not bricks. Have I done something idiotic? Yep, I have. I accidentally put a 1x3 when it wasn't meant to be a 1x4 brick. Breaks. I was just reading the message from the Lego creator. Which way does it go? Yeah, I can always tell you this is actually going to be a little bit flimsy, so... I only changed one detail about Bertie and then all of a sudden it's actually flimsy. Anyway, let's put the model back. Let's see. How expensive are all these? I made a few models myself and usually well over 100 US dollars. You have built more than me, however, came for these bricks. The best answer is this is 5 years in the making. So basically, like, as soon as I get enough money, I might buy bricks for a group of engines. So like last one was Ginty, Duck, Oliver, and also most of the navigation engine. Just recently, I have just purchased for all the other rolling stock for the navigation engine and the rebuild of Bertie the bus. But yeah, it is quite an expensive project, that is for sure. Don't say that to anybody. But yeah, it will like be the most expensive thing you actually do, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you definitely got like, unless it's actually your plan to go like the extra mile. Okay, let's see. 3, 2. There, I think it's going to be a bit more steady now. I'm glad that I actually put the bricks down beforehand. Move out of the way, Ginty. But yeah, like I was just saying, this is a 5 years project. I got lots of projects in mind, but this is based. I think I already fulfilled all the projects at the moment. So this is one of the projects. Well, top Farquhar, Osborough West, Brendan Docks, and also Crovan's Gate. Actually, fun story. The fourth one was a complete mystery to me because I wanted the fourth one. It had to be like on an end of the branch line, but I did not know which one to go for because I was thinking Crovan's Gate, but of course, why didn't I? It might be the fact that it was actually a straight track, so I fought against it. So I was thinking about Great Waterton, and the reason why I was thinking Great Waterton is because I want at least the narrow gauge engines to be in the layout because I always got the small railway engines and I wanted to get most of the cast. So Great Waterton was like, it sounded like a good opportunity. But then, of course, just realizing that that's this bit. That the side I was thinking about and the reason why I wanted to do it in the first place is because of the little curve. It's just the fact of the curve goes around the actual big giant tower thing, and that's got like a little hill on the side. So at the end, you basically just got loads of money just be paying for the hill, so that will be pointless. But just to show off how far we already got with Bertie already, we basically got the front, his little top area, just so it can actually just hide that area. And you can just see this is where the driver will sit with, and all the white side windows, and we just done the back as well. So not bad for half an hour. Woo. But yeah, like I was just saying though, it's just like I ended up with the Croven's Gate project because I looked at the layout and I thought, okay, that's actually might be easier to do than anything else. Looks like I got it. I'm gonna be doing what I just done on this side, but on the left version, but gotta keep the door section here. And that's the whole point of the change of this model here, is because I wanted to change the width of it and also the front section of it. And let's see, we've got the windows first, so we've got the long tail. Oh, also, if you want to ask any of the questions for the Forest Weary stories, that's what my friend book is. If anybody wants to ask questions about that, please do go ahead. I don't mind answering any questions for the book that I loads of time trying to promote. So if you're wondering what I'm on about, it's basically see in the background all the time the Forest Weary stories, and that is, well, it was actually made by my friend, and I do try my best to support it as much as possible. And not only it was made by my best friend, but it was actually just the fact of it's a part of my railway as well. I'm actually losing my mind now. Where are the bricks there? Get the free tile. Two, and now we're just getting to the 2 2s. I kind of like try to hold this in the air because it's just like, it is a little bit flimsy like this. You might be wondering, why have I not gone from the bottom and go upwards? It's because it's a bit too complicated, so I might as well get the easiest stuff out of the way, and when you do that, boom, it's really easy. Don't worry, I am going to be answering half of the questions because I just looked over and I can actually see there's like millions of questions being asked. So let's sit down and actually ask for the question. I already answered that one. Do you plan on making Lego landscape though? As that will be time streaming and really expensive if you was to. No, the landscape is not really thing. It's just like, all you need to do for my layout is that I just need to build the actual buildings, and that's technically it. If I was doing the Great Waterton layout, then yeah, landscape would be one of the things. But all the other ones are basically just leveled yards, and I just don't have to do so much. Just put a flat cloth over it, and that's it. Okay, so I have to go to school for an hour. What did I miss? Uh, Basically, you miss the top version of Bertie the Bus. I don't know if that should actually be a lot and loads of questions. So in total, how many Let's Layout projects do you have? If you're talking about actual Lego sets, I've got no idea. Layouts? Well, could really set it all up, but I don't got a location to build it. But there's also a funfair layout as well. It's just my secret project to basically a best excuse to put every single set into harmony. So I just called it a funfair set. So what do I actually do here? Yep. Got one more of these bricks, and then I put a window section there. And then I can finally actually make it sturdy by putting all these pieces here. Do. Let's see, I see there's loads of questions. Gotta go to school in hours. Oops, I gotta head out for a while. See you when I can. See you soon, Lego Creations. Thank you for informing me. No problem. I'm glad I can actually help. But yeah, like I was just saying though, it's just like we're just building the top, so it's like not so much missed out. And I mean the project 44 Cobra. And oh, wait for that. So basically, for the whole project, it is like I can hear my dogs in the background. Well, basically, it is 4 projects altogether. So that's the triangle one, and then the other one. Yeah, I got 4 projects altogether. They are meant to be like a big, ginormous loop, basically. It's just, I think, no, yeah, if you go down to one of my previous, like, the first time kind of videos of a blue shed, you might have seen what the layout looked like. And then you can guess by then of how the actual layout go around like that. I don't just gotta eliminate the actual things. Just say that I just done that. And now just making it all sturdy ish. There you are. But yeah, I got 4 projects. Expect every single, well, most of the Railway series engines to be in the layout. Like Ginty, I even know he's my favorite character in my own friend's YouTube channel. But then also he was actually classed as the engine from the Reverend Laundry books, so he's the best excuse about it. We'll try my best to put most of the Reverend Laundry's characters into it. Also the actual some CGI characters as well, because you can see Glenn in it. And hold on, I'll be right back, guys. Doing this, actually leave me to do. So be right back, guys. While I'll be gone for a second, leave me more questions. And I'm back. Thank you for waiting at the moment. I just checked the time. Bloody heck. 43 minutes. How can I be yapping on for 43 minutes? I'm just quickly checking the actual comments. I thought the only one, and yes, that was actually the only one. What do I think of the new road plates? Even though I haven't got it, but I do think it's a nice idea. It is basically a um, great storage place, I'm gonna say. When I say that, I mean if you got like very tiny space, then of course the actual, as you can see, I actually laid most of it out so I can actually just pick it up and actually just build it like that. But yeah, it's just like if you got a small layout, those roads will be quite useful for you to just build it just around. And for most people, it's like you don't have to be 100% perfect, so you don't need to be up in the air. Well, don't need to be level with the street. It's just like, so basically what the Lego sets are doing is basically what most kids would just do anyway, so it won't matter. And it's like, I think for me, I would actually have it in at least a few road plates in Skarloey, well, in the Crowfin's Gate project, just right behind the Skarloey Railway. Because I do intend to actually have a little road section. The normal road plate would be just a size, well, it is the size of a road plate, but I would like to have some buildings to go along. So it would be nice to actually have some buildings just at the back. And I suppose I am actually checking the actual digital designer, even though I'm literally knowing where everything's more likely going to be. So this is just going to be this is the part where I actually have to do the actual 2x2s. Yep. Two. So yeah, like I was just saying, this is like early on today I actually set it up just so like on this part I can just quickly build it up. Yeah, lucky enough I actually did took my time early on this morning to lay it all out as you can see it. It's only into the front when I'm gonna have to pay attention to the actual screen just to see how it's built. Like this part here, I have not really got it all sorted out. So I can just build the back side really quickly, but the front side is the what I'm actually here. And I'm just reading from the Lego Tech. Honestly, I prefer the old wall plates, but the new ones are okay. I believe we should have both for options. Yes, I will agree with that. To be honest, this is like it should really be have the opportunity to have both at the same time. But yet again, though, it will be a little bit of a silly marketing for just having one road plate or the other. This is, I'm just trying to think of a set. It's like, but yet again, though, they do got two pirate ships at the moment, like the one for Palabudo K, and also the actual and one for Lego Creator Designer. So yeah, it is a little bit confusing, to be honest. Why have they done it like that? I do not know. And yeah, like I was just saying, this is the part when I do have to pay a little. I just sort of froze just like, please don't freeze, please don't freeze, please don't freeze. And you just gotta have a little dirt. There's a little dirt, stud, whatever. What are you? You are a corner piece. So corner piece, go. But what's on top of the corner piece? A 1x3. Oh, there's actually meant to be a 2x2 there. See, me not paying attention. Now, where's that corner piece? There we are. Now, I think I've just seen something else. Oh, I actually missed the part when Spencer the private engine said hello, hello. Let's see. And what advice would you give to somebody who wants to start building Lego trains or Lego Mock in general? You know what? That's actually a great question. I always have this one specific one that I always say to everybody, and that's basically is to you know when you're actually designing, well, when you get a Lego set and you just automatically just like you're like going through the instructions. I would always say when you're going through the instructions, pay attention to how they actually built it. Because of course, I've forgotten there's a piece there. Another corner piece. Yeah, so pay attention to how they actually built it in the Lego set. So as soon as you understand how they build it, you basically just got a more knowledge of how to build all together. And then when you know more and more, like for Bertie the Bus, I didn't really thought about using this kind of piece for Bertie the Bus. Well, I didn't really thought of how to build this type of fender. You can tell I'm not used to cars. Instead of the way I actually used to do it beforehand. So paying attention to how they built it in the instructions is definitely one of the best ways to learn how to become a master builder. And then you can just build mocks or right after that. And then I click this button. We're talking about this piece though. Can actually put it onto Bertie's bus. So now we can actually just see here. Bertie's literally got his actually win of fenders, whatever you call this, and it's going to be covered up by that Lego. Well, when I just show you the Harry Potter bus, you know what I mean. Let's say I just seen, man, I watch you make me want to make my own Lego trains, but I don't have the space or money. Well, you don't really need the space or the money, to be honest, because I would just say if you are a youngster, then you can just go ahead and just build really, really small, like the miniature railway engines, or bear with me 1 second. Okay, I lied about the 1 second. There he is. Make it look like Bertie's drunk. Or move you over there for a second. Or building engines that are 4 studs wide. This is a prairie tank engine that I built for my friend's book project, The Forest Railway Story. You're going to hear that quite a lot. And yes, I built it for that project. This is a 4 stud wide engine, and he can actually ride on the Minecraft tracks. And yes, there's a piece that's not the green, but there's at the point of time when I was building this engine, this is not a piece of color wasn't green. Should double check on it. And as you can just see, there's like a little cone part, so I can actually guide it along the actual Minecraft tracks. So yeah, this is actually a model, and I have built a few in this kind of scale. It's just like don't worry about that. This is like you can just build in life to actually build bigger. It's just work whatever you got the chance to work on. And somebody just said yes, but that's what I do. But mine is 5 wide. About either one. You can build 2 studs wide if you really want to. 3 stud, 4 stud, 5 studs. It's not really like it's not really a holy grail of how to do it. Just do it however you like to. That's the way I would say it, to be honest. And now I can just go back to just quickly speed build. That's actually gonna be how I'm gonna say it. It's like speed build. Go pew 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 pew. Why is that at the back? I feel like there's a piece missing in the back. Oh, just a stud. Because I know what's meant to be in the stud, but so what I'm going to do next is actually just do the chairs. I thought I did this properly so I don't have to do that. Oh well, you learn mistakes. when you're doing a mistake. Do it like that. So yeah, this is Bertie the Buzz's base. So this is where people will like stand up, sit down, blah blah blah. And this is literally what was in the original build the first time. The only thing that has changed is the width of this and the doorway here. Yeah, here. Because originally it was actually 8 stud, well, it was originally 4 stud wide. I was thinking about minifigures then, but now I just want to do it as realistic, so that's technically 2. So now I can actually just slot it inside, and it should just stick up like a glove. There you are, and it just says that I need to put these 2 grooves on the end. Yep. So, and here's another thing as well, something that I wish I knew myself, is that if you are building, try and make as much gap as possible. Don't go like I do and build like have a 1x6 or a 2x6 and all that. Just try your best to eliminate them and just go by 1x1 and a 1x1. Even though I got a 1x8 here, but that's because I actually got them spare. But whenever you do mocks, try your best to eliminate big pieces because it will be expensive. And also, as you can see under here, like Lego sets actually would do, they will, if you can't see it, then don't bother color it in. Just pick whichever color you like whichever one you're trying to get rid of the most, and then boom. And let's see any of the comments. Hello to the new YouTuber. Unfortunately, I do not know how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to choose to not pronounce it at all. It's either that or just going to be failing miserably, and that would never do. Funny enough, though, like I just said, the back of Bertie will be the easy, quick one. Just the front of Bertie will be the thing. But yeah, like I was just saying, this is the major part of Bertie, is just actually making sure this doorway here actually is thin and not thick. Let's see. I'm just at the moment just checking off all the things I just done that you just seen me do. So all the brown parts are done. Wait, did I do it one way around? Yeah, I did it one way around. That one was meant to be. What I'm on about is that I put these 1x4 on top when it's meant to be the bottom. And that's gonna go inside. If I can get the gear, there we are. It's gonna be connected inside. Like I said, trying to build in front of the camera is really sort of hard when you're just trying to do it live altogether. I'm just reading the new one. Are you gonna pick the new that maker? I'm not really. Maybe for one of the projects I got with the Forest Railway Stories, where I did put loads of metal chack just for that project. But for the Thomas the Tank Engine project, no, I'm going to stick by Plastic Fantastic because, of course, it's one of those, at the time, there was not really a great option, so I was just like, nah, it's not worth it then. Let's see, it's like, word. Like I said, at the moment, this is just checking off all the list of what I have built. So I might as well just do the last red layer into confirming it to the actual bottom part. Is this the part when I get the back parts? Yep. These pieces, as you can see, these are headlamp pieces with a cheese wedge. And that actually goes for Bertie's skirting on the back. There you are. So it makes that little technique just there. That's one of the very old one. It's actually what Bertie always have. But it's just still kind of cute to have it just there. There you are. So I can actually take that off the box. I bet you I already asked, like, was in the middle of asking a question, answering the question, but then I just totally been distracted. If I have, I do apologize. That might happen. Nope, I'm actually like checking. I think I already answered the question that I'm going plastic fantastic, because at that particular time, the only option was just normal Lego bricks, but then I just gone with the actual tricks bricks. Oh, there's a story by itself. Trick bricks points to make it loads easier. Thank goodness they actually do exist, because of course it's a bit like mad if I tried to do it by then. I need to join my drink. No, I need to have a drink. And now I'm actually glad to see that they just came out with a ton loads of narrow gauge engines. Well, not narrow gauge engines, but the narrow gauge track. So I am actually especially happy about the actual idea that they actually have it there. So this is going to be like the underside. What? Oh. That one, and where does the fourth one go? Oh, on the back, on the very back. So yeah, I'm glad to see that they actually have built the Minecraft lot at the moment. Oh yeah, I already built the back wheels. This one's technically won't actually be seen, so I can actually just place it straight away. Oh, I already got that one there. What am I doing? But might as well plonk these on at the moment. These are the ginormous piece of 6x4. Okay, when I said to try avoid big pieces, the only time when I suggest to buy the big pieces is the actual bottom layer of your model. So basically with Bertie the bus, it would just be like this part. So I'm just gonna like sort of stick it there at the moment, but I'm not sticking it all together until I just do the front part. So I broke the guy from the Harry Potter bus. No. Oh. But yeah, at the moment I'm just checking off the list. That just saying I just done all that pieces, all that. Okay, I'm putting one of these door wheels onto Bertie the bus. Just the back ones. Oh yeah, I haven't put the wheels on yet, so plunking the wheels on now. And as you can see that this is a mistake that I did from last time, not putting these little clear bumps on the bottom, just so the wheels don't fall out. That was the biggest problem when it was on the front. The backs was sort of a white, but I didn't really put anything to make it so secure. And as you can see, Bertie's wheels on the back are hidden like a little skirt. Even though I think on the wheel burst this is actually disposed, but I like the model version, and I think the Reverend Audrey's sketches actually got it on the back as well, just inside. So that's why. So let's see. I've done that. So again to Bertie the bus front part, and that should be where the whole reason why I'm building this comes to play. And where I think I should just try to start from the bottom up, maybe. But this is the part when it's really going to give you a headache. So which one should I do first? No, actually, you know what? I'm going to take away this at the moment and just go by that. So this one and that one would be there. So I'm putting the rest of the door, that little door handle there. Got the thing, and then you've got this little piece here. And is that a 1x2 or is that a... Just trying to pay attention to the actual instructions. Bum. So this one's got a 1. And a 2. But I need to find out what was the missing piece here. 2x6. Yeah, this is the part when I just say it's going to be so confusing, even I'm not sure what the heck I'm doing. I need to know that one. That one was just a 1x6. So that needs to be there. And then I'm just going to put a 1x2 there. No. Wrong location. This was actually meant to be on top of the word. That was meant to be on top of that. And then that one clips there. So I can just say that I've done that. And now got to put a 1x4. That's a little bit mad. I think I can already guess it's going to be this part, and a random 2x2 brick with these little clear pieces on the bottom. Because what they're going to do is to hold on to these little special bricks. And that's where Bertie's face and the moose off the front will come from. And of course I've already done that one side already, so I can clip that there. So I can check off all the boxes to say that I've done that section, that one, 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 that one. How many times have I said that one? Just need 2 of those. There you are. As you can just see, I'm actually started to do the wheels section. I should really claim. Yep, I have claimed it. Another 2x6. So I got a yellow one here. But isn't there meant to be something else there? Because that doesn't make no sense at all. Yeah, but of course that fender piece was meant to be something else. No, I don't think I... Sorry, I'm just, Boom, 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 boom. There you are. I just realised that somebody... Bertie the bus! Can I have a shout out since you're building me? Yes, of course. A shout out to Bertie the bus. Brum brum. Got any comments? Got comment. I bet your Bertie's got loads of comments for Thomas the Tank Engine. Or what do you want to say? Come on. I'd like to hear your answer for this one. Let's see. That was meant to be a black brick. So 2. So I've got to have a random 2x2 here. And then a random, the actual, like I said ages ago, if you are building and it's not going to be seen, just build whatever color you want. It's like, basically nobody's not going to see it, so why bother going to the trouble to just build it in the perfect color. And let's see. Is that the plate or is that just a... That's a tile. I know why that tile's there. It's because we're just got to be building the actual section in a second. And now we're just building sort of the driver's seat. I will add on a curve in a second. 1x3. I'm just looking over. One by three, 1x2. And the brown, yep, there's this brown one. Got one of these brown pieces here. Oh, this is the problem when you just trying to figure out. Ah, that's what I've done wrong. I was meant to do it like that. I'm just trying to figure out, have I done this correctly, or was I being a numpty at this one time? I gotta work it out after camera, I suppose. So this is the part when I actually get this crazy driver. Look at him, he actually looks so crazy. Hello, you wanna race? You wanna race? You wanna race? Okay, stop it. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the crazy driver. I thought he would be absolutely funny for this situation. Where it's like, of course, the crazy driver wants to race, so he actually... Well, this is the one thing I always try to do, is the driver or the fireman behind the vehicle will always represent who they are. And that makes a little bit perfect sense, especially when you've got Percy, who is used to be a cheeky engine, but now is a little bit of a scaredy engine. Maybe it's the driver who's a bit scared, so Percy becomes the scaredy engine. And the characters will represent who they are. So that's what my kind of canon is. Oh, you know what? I knew there was a piece missing. And I totally forgot about it. Yeah, where's that one little piece? There we go. So, 80 hours, 4 people still watching. How are you still watching me? This is going to be the new next question. So let's see, I already done that, Haven't I done that piece already? Yes. Just basing a 1x3 underneath that. I am still watching because I am still interested. You're one of my favorite subscribers now. You're not going to be my favorite because I know if I say you're my favorite, I'm going to get loads of tons of people going to go, wait, what? And then it will be a fight. And I don't want to see anybody fighting, especially on here. So let's see, just get one of those. And then I can actually put a curve on top of the Bertie here. So as you can see, it actually is coming along quite perfectly. So does anybody, that's a new thing that I've never known about Lego Digital Designer. Is there anything else that anybody wants to ask me? Like, we are sort of like almost finished Bertie the bus, so it will be very soon when I will decide to end the whole lot. So anybody got any remaining questions? There's no need for favors. I don't want to cause any problem for anybody. Nah. At least you're like one of the top lots of viewers that I enjoy talking to. That's the best thing in the world. Let's see, that just there's a little dot with a little black one. Three, one. How the flipping heck does that work? That might be why I accidentally got the mad person on the wrong spot. Maybe. I've got no idea. What am I doing? Got a gap for here. So what I might do now to make it a hell of a lot easier. Bring in that part. So basically what I'm actually doing now is to go the other way around. So build the bottom first, and then I can build the top later. Because that was a little bit confusing in my head. I think I should put a little spot in the corner. As you can see, I accidentally got a little yellow showing. So does that mean I've actually got this correct, or have I got something wrong? No, that is absolutely correct. Is making these engine a pain now because some tracks are hard to get due to Brexit? Yes. No, well, not Big Ben bricks, but the track, on the other hand, yes. I always like to get my tracks on trick bricks most of the time. Even though there is a company in the UK, Tech Brick, that actually sells those bricks, but you just gotta like have short supply. So yeah, for the Now Gauge project, it's going to be on hold until I can get loads more pieces. But yeah, Brexit, I'm now upset. But hold on, let me just check the list on what I have done. Done that, done that, done that, done that one. There should be a little dot somewhere. Okay, I've done that little dot. That's why. And the next part is actually doing Bertie the Bust's front. And that's will be so quick and easy because it's not that hard to build. So basically you put this section, you get two 1x4s, like I said, doesn't matter what color it is because it's going to be covered by the white. Break it apart. Nobody don't pay attention. This is quite a flimsy build. But the top connection is a flimsy part, so that's why. That's the reason why I kept this on as much as possible, just so. Okay, I'm gonna hold this for a second. And then I got this arch piece that is a 1x4. Stick it on, and then I got one of the tiles, and I stick that on as well. Sticking those pieces onto the actual bus itself, and then you got that nice little curvature on the bus itself. And let's just say that I tick that off. So yeah, I can just basically yeah, the driver doesn't like to be in the actual. So here's the magic part when you have to like jam everything together. So just trying to get Bertie's driver in now. There we are, boom. Where the heck did that piece go down there? So a piece just literally flung out and want to try and attack me. It's like, nope. So just to show you Master Builders how far I got, I basically pretty much built most of Bertie the bus. So here's his side. Like I said, this is the one of the main reasons why he's having the total rebuild, is because of the doorway. Then also you've got the actual back of Bertie with that little skit. And then this is the part that I was on about over here, where you got the actual mud guards, whatever you call these. This was originally a brick built piece that I just did not like, was horrible, couldn't cover this part over. But because of that Harry Potter set, it's actually just made it even better, especially this part. But now I am just going to go straight ahead and build the front part. Where's that other little black piece? And also a curve. Is that the one with the actual meant to be somewhere. So I think it's meant to be like that, and then that little triangle part is meant to be there. I see loads more people have messaging. Yeah, the brick train reward Chinese entries when the locomotive was to be the tram engine with Henrietta. Okay, I've got to check that out because I seen a winner was a Australia tank engine, who's basically best version of it. And don't be surprised if I end up trying to copy that because I always wanted to try and figure out how to do Wilbert. But after seeing that model, and he is actually a 8 stud wide, yeah, that is a perfect model. I will actually be building him. And now, as you can see, we are just about to build the front section. So, actually, I might as well plonk the roof on first. Is this the front or the back? Front. So, adding the actual roof on top. It's just so I don't forget this piece belongs just here. A little showcase of the actual roof being on and his dashboard, and you just say the crazy driver, "Hello, you want to drive?" Let's see what part can I actually first. I just sorry, my hand's like in the way of the building. I'm just trying to look now and just see which part of it can I actually build. Because this is impossible because I think this black piece is here. Yeah, I think it'll leave like that. And this is where the other non-make sense brick goes. Leads by a corner brick. And a 2x2. Another corner brick. How many times will I say corner brick in a few seconds? Let's see, got a jumper plate right in the middle. And you're going to see quite a few of these jump plates just so I can actually put Bertie the bus's face on it. And he's got a... No, wait. This is the special brick. This is a round brick with a curve on it. I'm going to test this out. I think I could have done it on the actual Lego Digital Designer beforehand, but I didn't realize it until now. So that's like a dun 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 kind of moment. So I'm almost done, guys. I only got a few pieces left, and maybe quickly a sneak peek on some things I'm actually working on. But apart from that, though, quickly ask any more questions because I see another question on the chat. Another question. You seem like you have Thomas to be your passion, but do you always enjoy real trains like the Taliclin Railway, the Blue Railway? Sorry, I did not know more where I live in the UK and not and not the UK. Well, yeah, train is my passion because, of course, when you work for a steam railway, you are definitely, well, when you like Thomas the Tank Engine, you definitely want to get involved with steam railways. And I volunteer at the Dean Forest Railway, where, of course, the book of the Forest Railway story is at. So basically, yes, that is one of the major things. Is that a tile there? Yeah, that's a tile. Yeah, I'm just looking on the actual thing to see what's it got. That's a corner brick, that's why. So I'm sort of doing it backwards. So it's got something like that. So let's just say I clear that. Now just do the actual corner on the top. But yeah, like I was just saying though, I volunteer at a Dean Forest Railway. And I've been there for 11 years now, so it's definitely been a long term at my steam railway. I love it there. Anybody would be curious, I'm mixture. I love it when they have the Day Out with Thomas event. So that was a plush chuckle. So put that piece there. So of course I couldn't do that beforehand on the actual original Bertie the Bus. And now just plonk that there. See? I didn't even have this on the original Bertie the Bus, so this is definitely a total great upgrade. And just looking on the list now. So gotta have 2 plain bricks, no plain tiles on the bottom here. So what was I on about? I was just talking about I volunteer at the Dean Forest Railway. I've been there for 11 years. Oh yeah, I loved it when they did our Thomas event. It was so amazing, like joining in with the activities and all that. But of course, Mattel ruins everything. I think it is them who actually made the actual marketing is the big reason why it is now terrible. Because of course, I remember even 4 years ago when I used to go there, and you can even step one step without actually getting like trampled over with. But nowadays, nope, that's not even a chance anymore. You don't even get that luxurious to see thousands and thousands of people. And also on my railway, I am a crossing keeper plus the best one of them all, the waffle ticket guy. So yeah, I definitely always try my best to help out. I just realised there's a brick missing. Ugh. Here, PC, I need one piece. Come on. Where are you? This is like the last few minutes. You realise that you've got a piece missing. Come on. There's like one piece missing. Oh. There was like 101 of them just there. So yeah, just almost finished, guys. So any last questions, please pop them up. I will just have to remove that for a second. Pop that there. Put it there. Look at that. That's a gorgeous Bertie the Best. You can just see here I have done the wheel arches. There you are, wheel arch. And that's a gorgeous look for Bertie the Best. It's not hideous like my previous model. Now there's one thing I would tell you guys. Don't be afraid to rebuild your model, because there's a better chance that you might make it look a bit better than it would before. And I have done it on quite a few of my engines as well. I will show you what I mean in a second. Check that over there, that was suspended. And now, just the face. There you are. Now we've got the face. And of course, I will put Bertie the Best there for a second, while I will just enjoy the chat. I will just bombard Ginty into the scene as well. Hi guys! I hope you're on my Patreon page! Shut up, Ginty. So let's see, what kind of questions do we got now? No questions. No, I read that one. Hey, it's me. There you are, Bertie the Best. You've been made. You literally been made now. On the Forest Rary, have you ever considered doing something video where you put your Lego trains next to real life things? There's an idea that I can actually do for my friend, but yet again though, we have already got a YouTube channel and it's mostly got my Lego trains on it. So I don't got it on the description of this video, but through any of my other Thomas the Tank Engine Lego sets review, check that out. Check the description down below, and then you can actually watch all the other videos of the Forest Railway stories, like reviews of those Lego trains and also running the trains as well. Let's see. I'm guessing you get to see steam locomotives pass by so often. This must be nice. Well, when you volunteer at the steam railway, you are on the train all the time, but you do get one or two trains running past my place, but that's like if I actually hear about it. And also, not a question, but I want to say I'm a builder while watching the steam. That's actually very nice to know, to be honest. I want to say that I'm building while I'm watching the stream. Oh, that's what you're trying to say. You are building as well. So you're building with. Have you ever considering making Lego from Day Out with Thomas event at the railway? Well, not really, no. Is as well, you can actually make a few stories of what we based on, but I was definitely gonna do a Lego orchard, but of course that's landscape and there's loads of money. I can do like maybe half and half, but it's gonna be like a little bit loads of money. Why are the faces white rather than grey? It's more realistic to the show and it's a time. For some reason, I think white. I don't know why, but I like white for some reason. It's more pops out than grey. If you want to use grey on your models, go ahead, but I like using white. Whew! So that is a long, long, long stream, guys. I can't believe it's been about 2 hours. About 2 hours. I can't believe it. Even though at the beginning it was literally a mess up. No, I do not want to say because it is basically the same bus. I just realised I just need to press the button. Go big stream. But also at the same time though, I will move the camera to the left. Go right. You tell me my iPad didn't even show the whole screen all this time. So Ginty over there. Oh, too far. Back it up, Ginty. Back it up. But also, since you guys have been so patient to stay there. Okay, Ginty, you can go. There you are. And I got Thomas the Tank Engine. And for this one though, Thomas have a little redesign. Is basically his buffer beam is got these little headlamps there. And also I actually redesigned his bottom running board. Just so whenever I do fancy it, I can actually just put his running board flat. So basically, Thomas can actually, if I want to do, I can just drop a plate down so his running board can be just absolutely straight like this. And then it's just be like what Thomas would look like after his disaster at the station map. Well, Thomas comes to breakfast, and then he's got this flat running board. So that is a thing that I've done with Thomas. I might do a little bit more on that, and also his cab as well. I kind of have made it one stud a bit lower, well, one plate lower, and I managed to do the top part with that jumper piece with two studs on it, so the 1x3 jumper plate. So because of course I thought Thomas's roof was a bit too high. And let's see, put Bertie in the shining light for a second. I will tell you what I'm doing with Percy at the moment. Percy is got a little bit of rebuilding to do. It won't be much. It's just because of his running board. I'm going to change a little bit of the layout. Like this could be at the very end. That one's a little bit closer to his face. I need to double check on the picture of what I actually done. And also he's going to have pistons as well. Not a piston rod to go to his piston. It's going to be just his side rods. But he's going to have a piston. So Percy's going to look good. And his bunker as well, going to have a little redesign. Because the previous one was still good. But it's just a bit flimsy. And that's annoying all the time. And just like Thomas, his cab is going to have a redesign as well. And now we got Toby. You might be wondering, what's the redesign on Toby? Well, Toby, he is 2 stud smaller now, thinner, skinner. Because of course, if you checked out the previous Toby video, you might see that his doorway was 3 studs wide each. But now I managed to get it to 2 stud wide deep. And that is more realistic to the actual tram engine. And the only reason why I can do it 2 studs beforehand is because of how to do this little section. If you check out my Mavis video, that's when I designed the actual skirting board to be so close to the actual thing so I don't have to affect it. So I have done the same technique to Toby. Like I said to you guys early on, feel free to change your engines or rebuild your models. Don't be scared to break it down and just rebuild them, because sometimes you might figure out a idea of making it better, and then yeah, just go ahead and do it. So of course, and it's just like that's just been a bit skinner, and plus the roof as well. Because when I first originally did the roof, I did not know the layout on the roof. But as soon as the actual OO game modules came out, it actually shows the actual what it looks like on top. So I actually redesign it like this. That piece was a real tricky one to do. This is a cheese wedge, but with a bottom part as joined together. I just realized there was meant to be a piece just there. And inside it is basically just designed it so I can actually put a motor inside. At the moment, it's just got a fake wheels underneath it, but it's just attached by two studs, so I can just take it out and put a power function inside it. And that's what I have done with Toby. And I will just say most of the coaches, well, Toby's coaches have got a little redesign, but that's like little stuff. Just having a little quick drink. Okay. I will show you Henrietta's as well. Here's Henrietta. And basically a quick design for her is that I actually have got this little black. When you've been on live for 2 hours, you're gonna go blank. But this little wad, that's it, a wad. And I think it looks way efficient. Because originally I got 2 of these studs, but in the middle it was 2 cylinders, and that did not look good. So this is a good replacement for that. And also down here, you might actually see I actually have some steps now for Henrietta. And this goes with Victoria as well, but Victoria's got the, you know when you see the brake fan review and I got that whole system on the bottom? Yeah, Henrietta's gonna have that. No, Victoria's gonna have a whole rail system on the bottom, just like the brake fan have. Henrietta's got this steps just coming up, and most of them will have a strength body because normally I have the wheels just popping out. Don't forget, I built this like ages ago, so I'm more advanced now on my techniques. And I can just say Elsie's got a little part on the bottom, but I'm gonna show all that in detail. But since you master builders have gone this far, let's put Bertie there, Ginty here, and a sneaky peek of one of the engines. What do you think of Fred? Yeah, this is Fred. He is actually still classed as a Railway Series characters. He's only been mentioned once, but I thought still gotta include him. There you are. You got a sneaky clip of the very last episode of this series. Well, I think he's going to be the last one. That's also mention of Ginty's review as well. A review for Ginty is actually, well, basically for Ginty, when I was checking out the list of how far kind of engines can be on every single Wednesday, I found out one of them is actually lands on my birthday. So when you see Ginty's video, you definitely know it's going to be my birthday video. And let's see, I am just checking the actual comments now before I end the stream. And the brick built lines on Thomas is really impressive. I gotta make a disclaimer for Thomas the Tank Engine that some of the lines of Thomas is actually stickers, and the other ones are brick built. So just pay attention that the lines going downwards on Thomas is stickers, and anything on crosswards are brick built. And yes, Toby is motor-wise. Toby is like one of the few rare engines that can actually fit a whole battery box into it. That's the problem with these models. Like, you cannot put a battery box in Ginty. That's an impossible thing. But you can put a battery box in Toby, Daisy, Devious Diesel, and Paxton are the own, and any trucks as well, like the brake. No, not the brake van. The mail trucks. There you can actually put the actual battery box as well, and that's the only thing you have to remember. You have to have the battery box, and it's got to make it look good with the wheels. Oh, but if you are looking for more details, building technique, British Bricks built his OJs with some good today. I just read in the comments with British Bricks. There's only one thing though, for my models, I'm trying to keep it sort of simple, like easy to build, like anybody can easily build it, but not be too complicated, but make it easy to build. So basically I'm doing something like the Lego normal standards. And also it's sort of like Thomas the Tank Engine, the show itself.